Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Toy Migos. It's They're Not Dolls every Thursday night at 8:15 p.m. I'm the one and only Fallen Fett. It's that time again. Let's rip into it. Got a special delivery in the cargo hold today from the one and only Jurassic Jesse. He sent over the brand new Target exclusive vintage collection of Star Wars droids. He knew that Boba Fett is my number one main dude, so I had to have it. Comes with an extra coin right now. This is based off of the old Droids cartoon series. So you know what that means. Let's rip into it. Oh, go loud. Look at that. Ooh.
That's nice.
All right, here's Boba Fett, the best Star Wars character that ever was. Here he is in his cartoon form, cartoon colors. And, of course, these 3.75 figures are blowing away the Black Series figures. And he's got 78 points of articulation, of course. Boba Fett, go get yours now. Target.com. Rip into it! Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the show. I'm the one and only Fallen Fett, and it's another episode of the Fett Chronicles. We are on episode 11 tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We got a great show ahead of you tonight. So let's get into all the legalities first and get all that all the way so that this way I can bring on tonight's guest and we can jump right into it. So don't forget to hit up all of the show's sponsors, please. If you need some custom ears, go to Magically Crafted US, and all these links are down there in the description. Please go give them a follow, a like, share, whatever it is. So for your next vacation, you want some custom ears, hit up Magically Crafted. For all your action figure needs, and when you're ordering, I order from Alliance Collectibles. All that's down there too. For your figure stands and set pieces, TOSCHE Station Emporium. If you need some unique dioramas or sculpted heads, check out 78 Points of Articulation. Also, the announcement now, that's going to be next week's guest. We got a special presentation, 78 Points of Articulation, puts out these sets we had the street set, we have the Tatooine one. What else was there? There was the last one. The newest set is going to be dropping very soon, so he's going to show it here. We'll throw it up for live sale. I wanted to put that up there too, so then this way you guys are kind of getting ready for that. That will be on next week's episode, and we're going to show you. There's little sneak peeks out there right now, but we'll have the full reveal for next week. So that's awesome. That's 78 Points of Articulation. Be sure and check out, if you're local in the area, High Desert Shoe and Apparel for all your outfit needs. They're always hooking me up with my Dickie shorts and undershirts and like that to rock. And don't forget to follow Art with Toys as well, too. Sends over lots of shirts for me to rock during the shows and like that. My newest one will be on tomorrow's Toy Migos episode. So I'll show you guys that one. Thanks to CBD, Chicken Burger Disco for the intro, Chamba for all the art, Michael Pastos for the music, and Norton Radicals for all my commercials. So there we go. All that's out of the way. That gave you enough time to share. Let's check in with the Federation and see who's here. Oh, look at, yeah, dude, we got a full house already. I'm liking this. So go tell everybody right now we're live. We got special guests. Let me bring them in, and then we'll hit up the Federation. How's that sound? Okay. So from TOSCHE Station Emporium, back again for a second time because, again, we got another exclusive reveal today and wanted to show you what's up. We got Marco.
What's up, everyone? What's up, Federation? Thanks for having me back,
doing?
Ernie. I'm good, man. This is I love this show. I'm so honored for you to have me on again a second time. Hopefully, not everybody's tired of me talking about 3D printing and everything. So I can't get enough of it. But
this
yeah,
one's
dude.
special. We're gonna do a reveal, right?
Yeah.
So
we mentioned something a while back, and I have something in hand to show everybody. And of course, the Federation gets first look at this.
that's awesome. So that started the gears of turning.
Yeah.
It has to do with a special month. So because it has to do with something special right now, Hasbro has been running Yojo June with a lot of Joe announcements. And I know I've gotten heavy into that, but there's another fellow collector that we know and who's also a part of some of our other shows that we do and has been around the circuit for a long time. The one and only Scott Solo, the artist Scott Solo, who is a huge Joe collector. I mean, one of the longest in the game. So welcome to the show, Scott.
What's up, nerds? How's it going? Thanks for having me on, Ernie.
Yeah, of course, man. Like, no better way than to have you on for Yojo June.
He's my go-to.
So we can get into figures and like that. Because, I mean, you were deep starting with 3 3/4, right?
Yeah.
I mean, are you like at a full set right now, right?
Yeah.
Pretty close
I started in 1982, and I have a complete collection of vintage 82 to 94 G.I. Joes. Figures, vehicles, play sets, all of it. And then, of course, the 6-inch figures. I've got a nice stack of those going as well.
Yeah, I haven't realized like how fully on I am into the classified series with the stepping away right from Black Series and other things. Like, I just love everything they're putting out. So it's Yojo June. I love the shirt, man. That's a nice one. I'm gonna have to get me one of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And then even tomorrow is the anniversary of the movie, right?
I believe it's the 35th anniversary of G.I. Joe the movie, which I never saw it in theaters. Like Transformers the movie, I saw it on opening day at the theater up here in Victorville whenever it came out. But G.I. Joe the movie never hit theaters. And
it was
I
on
just
TV.
remember
That's where I caught it. Yeah.
TV and VHS. So my
mine
grandfather...
was VHS.
Yeah.
My grandfather, being the sheriff's deputy that he was, went ahead and bootlegged it for me. So I had a nice bootleg copy of the 87 G.I. Joe movie that I watched all the time, man.
The scotch tape over the tabs on the VHS.
Scotch tape over. That's it, man.
So you don't record over it. Yep.
Right. Yeah.
That's right.
That's awesome. This way we can all get our movies.
Yeah. Is the movie coming out in the movie theater? Is that a thing? Because I didn't
tomorrow.
see it.
It is. It's coming. It is going to be in theaters the 23rd and the 25th, but not up here. The closest one is like down in like Anaheim or something like that.
Gotcha.
It's ridiculously hard to find.
It's a bummer.
Yeah. Well, we can go to Disneyland right after. So
you know what I miss too is when we had the movie theater at Disneyland, at Downtown Disney.
Oh yeah, that was the greatest.
That was Man,
before I saw Return of the King, man.
Downtown Disney used to be rocking, like open late.
Well, they're building something else there, so who knows? I mean, like
a hotel.
It's 2 resorts. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So,
damn it,
I don't know. Maybe we can expand on it and get back to those days. But we'll have to save the Disney talk for how we do Disney episode.
See how the tangents and the side.
I know it just goes.
Never fails.
Keep us in line, Federation. Keep us in line, G.I. Joe.
Speaking of the Federation, let's check in with everybody who's here tonight, so then we can get started, give them a reveal. We're going to get into some G.I. Joe news, you guys. Yeah, that's what this one is based off of, because like it's a good line out there, and then what Marco has to reveal from TOSCHE Station Emporium is pretty
magical.
Epic. Yeah, so let's check in, guys. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up right now, please. If you're new here, welcome. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications, and hit all right there where it says say something. Say hello, hola, what's up? You are now a part of the Federation. I want you guys to join in. Go tell your friends. Come check it out. And if you like this, then check out the past episodes. I mean, this is number 11, but we also got, like I said, we got Disney stuff out there, and there's a lot compared into all of the Fett work that I do with so many different shows. So welcome. Thanks for being here. Let's see who's here. We got Dark Gutierrez. What's up? Captain McKay, the Wrestling Hound. Woo! What's up, brother? How you doing? Matt Logic is here. Anonymous Dude 123. Thank you so much for always being here and for all the support that you show. The One Fist. What's up? Hulk AF. We got Arizona Toy Hunters Guild. What's up, Mikey? How you doing? Riley, hi Riley, miss you. You're still not home yet. I don't understand that. Ultra Bat, Ultra Fantastico, worldwide. Let's see, here's Captain McKay's comment.
Seriously.
Right here. I love that we not only get ads, but they're made by Ernie himself.
I love them, dude. The ads are the maker. They like make my day, man. I'm telling you.
I love them too. Norin hooks it up. I'm just running wild on They're Not Dolls, and then it turns into a commercial. So I love it. We got Thick Nick in the house. What's up, guys? Again, make sure to please go check out his art page. I have a link on my IG. Yeah. So if you guys want to know like all who to follow and like that, it's so much to put out all the time. Yeah. Go to my little bars, go past the Disney stuff. It's going to say follow, hit that, and everybody links are in there from all the shows that we do, our websites, everything.
It's a great community.
Big Nick's art stuff is up there.
Yeah.
You guys have got some of Nick's stuff, right?
I have this. I should be wearing a shirt. I'm going to be wearing a shirt tomorrow. I'll wear your shirt tomorrow.
I've got a Slimer shirt. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. See? So, Nick, thank you for being here. The Ghost Chronicles. Yes, that will be coming. I mean, from what happened last week, I'm going to have to just drop an episode and we're going to have to get into
last week?
To see. Man, I was doing a show again and something pushed me and all of my figures fell. And then it just brought up everything of like all the shows I used to do and all the hauntings and everything. So everybody, some of the new listeners are like, what's going on? And I was trying to break it down a little bit. So I think the craziest one is when we were all at the house and we had the devil dog show up. So
what? That house was haunted. So
that house was.
You remember we were recording Sarlacc and we kind of just ignored it, and it was a straight growl from the kitchen.
There was a growl from behind us, and on the show, because did we record it? But on the audio show,
it didn't come out.
There was a pause, and we oh man, I remember that, and that's the last time I sat on that left side of your couch, or the right side.
Because that's where it came from.
It came right behind me. I was like, all right, I'm cool.
And I'm the idiot who's like, okay, let's go check it out. Let's go investigate. All right, I've seen some shit, man. I've seen some stuff happen, and anytime I can get. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Again, well, like I was telling you when we saw it, right? Like I was telling you the light that glows from the living room. And so then you guys all checked it out and we couldn't
photograph.
we couldn't like make it
couldn't
out.
Debunk it. Yeah.
There's always a light there. So that's definitely has to come soon for sure. All right, let's get back to it. We got Eric's here. Let's see. Sarlacc Digest. Hello, right after this. We are breaking down the part 6 right after this drops, and I am super emotional and super excited for it.
I just got done crying like today.
Yeah, well, it's going to happen again. It is.
Exactly.
So stay tuned for that after. Again, guys, all the links are in the description. We got Charles here. What's up? Thank you for being here. Anonymous dude, Eric. The one and only 80s baby. What's up? How you doing? Man? Matt Logic. Oh, who's on Twitch? Because I'm also on Twitch. Thank you for doing that. We got to bring those Twitch numbers up. Dario has alerted me. I need to find out because the videos aren't staying on Twitch.
No,
they find them here on YouTube.
Yeah,
do you have to have a certain number of followers?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I wish I had the answers to that.
I got to get with Yoko. That's Yoko's.
Because we do the same thing, and I can't
Fred,
find stuff,
so I need to find out how we can stay over there. And Santo1414, what's up? Thank you guys,
Santo?
everybody, for being
what's
here.
Up, Santo?
Again, thank you. You guys, I greatly appreciate it, but we'll jump right into it. So it's Yojo June. We had you on for a 3D printing episode that went very good. You had a lot of feedback from that, right?
A lot of
people
feedback.
Were asking you questions and stuff.
Yeah, it was great. Like I can talk all day. I can especially talk shop, and the response and everything, it gets me motivated to continue to do more things.
And so with that, we were saying everything that you did, and this is what you had started was TOSCHE Station Emporium for those who don't know the last episode. And this is basically figure stands for all of your figures, right? Let's see.
Man.
We got an in-hand product shot.
Right.
There we go.
Figure stands for the majority is 6-inch figures from everything from Marvel Legends to Black Series to DC Universe, Masters of the Universe, everything. Delved into the 3 3/4 stands. I know Scott is like I said, he's my tester. he gets them all, and
I'm his hype man.
Yeah, his hype man. And so 3 3/4, and then I started getting into accessory stands, like walls, like the space walls, like you see there, the Star Wars ones, and yeah, the
I've
ones
got a full set of those, but I can't bring them down.
Yeah,
and I took mine off, so I got
go.
mine right here.
And the greatest thing about it is the community itself, because I get tons and tons of feedback on Instagram and personal DMs about people lighting these walls up and doing displays and toy photography, and that just again motivates me to do a lot more. So yeah,
and they're modular too.
And they're modular, yeah. Yeah, and speaking of the modular, there's so much stuff coming that I'm constantly designing on my if I'm not podcasting or watching Star Wars, I'm designing. So there's an expansion set coming for those walls.
Okay,
people
awesome.
you have even bought those walls. It is a snap and play modular system that elevates and makes a full shelf. That is coming soon. Working on all the bugs on those. I have beginning to prototyping stage on that. And those crates are new too down there.
Darth Gutierrez has asked if the stands would be good for 7-inch figures. And if you're talking like the DC and NECA, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have all my NECA. I collect everything. So NECA, I have my shelf behind me. I have about 60 to 70 DC multi universe, all the McFarlane stuff that he's put out this year, by the way. Come on, Hasbro. But anyway, yeah, they're all on their top heavy stands for like that there's you see the Predator. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 7-inch, no problem. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then there's a mix of everything.
Yeah.
So they peg right in, guys, and that's what I have behind me. Scott has his full display on it.
All up here, yes. He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
Yeah,
I've got my Tron figures from Walgreens up there on them.
I'm trying to cover the spectrum. In fact, I get people that are older, like the 4-inch DC ones that came out a few years ago. I don't have any of those, and someone told me, hey, they work for them, so I add them in my little list of. Yeah,
that was me. Yeah, I've got a Batman and a Superman.
Yeah.
So these walls are my favorite right now, because of all the Star Wars stuff that you can put behind it and set up scenes and everything. And then, like you said, everybody's lighting them up. And this is
just wait, Ernie. This
is awesome.
Wait.
So I know that's my favorite, but then that got into talk. And so now, I mean, I'll let you take the floor. What's up, Yoko?
Sure.
Lucky Butter, how's it going?
Yeah. So like we were talking about the stuff like the last time I was on, and we started talking about the G.I. Joe stuff, right? Like, would it be cool to have an explosion, the classic G.I. Joe explosion stand floating behind the figure, and the feedback was pretty cool. And so I'm very proud to announce here, sneak preview, no one's have seen these but Ernie and Scott. So here you go. Here is the G.I. Joe version, the Joe version stand of the floating explosion. I put Duke on him right now. They will come with multiple peg variations for action poses, static poses, and those figures that have a thicker foothole. So that's all going to be there for you. This is a floating, if you can see, you can also take this off if you wanted to just display the stars and stripes.
That's nice.
If you just want the base. So they all come with a little slot that just goes behind it. Yeah, just like that. So the explosion stands are here as promised, as mentioned on the show, but this is the Joe version, right? So
okay,
the Cobras can't stand on stars and bars, right? Or stars and bars. Oh my God, it can't be stars and stripes. So here's your Joe. Here's your Cobra version.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay. Taking the inspiration from not the copyrighted logo. I took inspiration from it, and you have your red base and the Cobra kind of in the fins insignia. Again, comes off, so you can pose a figure just like this on the stand itself, or slots right in there for the explosion. One of the main thoughts was to try to recreate some of those card back artwork that we saw and we cut out, and the pegs, the sizes that, or the locations that I have, I'm hoping that I will get people to recreate like the Major Blood, the Cobra Commander, the actual pose from the card backs. But yeah, man, these were a lot of fun to do. In fact, they're printing now. Nothing is painted. This is all 100% 3D printed and just glued together. the parts that need to be glued. So there you have it. The explosion stands are here. I've haven't seen these out there. I've seen people do like cardboard cutouts. I've seen people do things, but this, just again, to me, it takes it to just another level of the classic, the classified series. The 6-inch line are probably the most popular line right now there is, and I'm like, I have to show them some love. So,
well, again, just a great way to display it. I mean, like we were talking about the space walls, like that, and they can connect to each other. Now with this, with the background, I mean, look at the card art, right, Scott? I mean, that's just classic. I mean, we put it up. Yeah, look at the shirt. Like now we can display it like that, and our figures are going to stand in either a DTOF. We all use shelves in the back here, but so many people have DTOF. And the way that this is blowing up, and it's Yojo June. Right. This is perfect, man. That's great. So that's going to be when you're going to drop those Monday.
So Monday is the reveal. Like I said, this show, your show, Ernie. This is the sneak peek. Only the Federation and the people who are watching live are getting this sneak peek. You two in the room are the only ones I've seen this outside of myself. So you guys are getting like the explanation of it, why, how, when, all that stuff. Monday, it's going to go public on my website and Instagram as far as the reveal. And then it's the details on how to purchase these things. As anticipating orders, I've got a lot to go out now, like ready to go. So there's going to be a date and a ship date, which are going to be very, very close together. So I won't say pre-orders coming soon like Hasbro does. It's like you order it, these days they're going to ship, and then the next wave, these days are going to ship. So that's the way I'm going to try to structure the shipping on it. And then before they're just ready-made, available everywhere.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Yeah, guys, that's
going to be awesome. Yeah, we got great feedback here from the Federation and everything. Everybody's loving these. So, guys, Monday, and I have again, all the links are below. Yeah. So please go to them. You know where it is. We'll put it up on my page as well too on Monday when everything is ready. These are such a cool idea for those hardcore collectors. I almost want one just for my Snake Eyes and Storm Shadows.
That's the idea
what
of
you need to get.
That's it.
Yeah. Like for me, as I was doing it, I'm sitting there going like, okay, how many do I want on my collection, right? But honestly, I put 2, and I put all the figures around it, and I put Duke and Cobra facing off, and it was just like fantastic. I'm like, that's it. There's my centerpiece. Yeah.
Absolutely going to put these displays over the top. Chef's kiss. That's awesome. But Lucky Butter, you have to. I mean, like, so the one space wall that I have, this is for my Boba Fett that Urban Spidey redid for me, and in his classic pose, just standing there, and it looks great. And I have it over there on the shelf. It's a talking piece to the collection and everything, right? So that's why you don't got to get a whole bunch. You can get the ones exactly that. I can't wait to get in Storm Shadow.
Like a centerpiece.
This is going up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah. I mean, it's the idea behind everything. And I think I explained this on your show too, is not just putting figures on a shelf anymore in my eyes. Right. As collecting gets more expensive and it gets a little bit more hardcore, and you get HasLab stuff that are bringing things to fruition, it's time to beautify your shelves, your stuff. So you don't need a whole shelf of these, but like a centerpiece would be great. And that's my thought process going in. That's why I wanted to create a Joe and a Cobra version of it. And coming close as familiar as I can without getting in trouble, because yes, a Cobra insignia would be awesome, but Hasbro's not going to give it to you, and they'll come after the people who do. You know what I mean? So
they're coming after my shoulder anytime, man. I just know it. So
exactly.
And so with that's awesome. That's as I see it for. I mean, it's from hardcore to your very basic collector. Yeah, it's a showpiece. It's a great way. They hold the figures great. We have a lot coming out that we're going to go over for, Yojo June and beyond that. Yeah. There's so many pre-orders out there that it's great. And then friend of the show, D Blake makes these signs. He's been on Toy Migos. He's been on Chat Migos before, and his signs are blowing up too, which is basically, your G.I. Joe sign, your Cobra sign to put in front of your figures. So now if you got some D Blake make signs and these, stands behind it,
Yeah.
you got a great talking piece for anybody to come. You're showing off basically, and
Yeah.
for a very inexpensive price of showing off.
I
To
mean,
get those.
And the stands hold really well. I've got a Spider-Man that has been hanging upside down using one of these stands for over 2 months now, and he hasn't budged. So you can hold these things upside down. They hold really well.
R&D department, spend a lot of hours
getting
with
it together.
and a lot of things been thrown away. Like I have piles of test products that get those just right, and then there are those stubborn figures that just it comes from the manufacturer or loose joints or whatever. So I try to accommodate all those too. So
right, because not only do you have just basic stands, but you have different displays. So we got the figure stands of quantity here. Those are just like to stand up, but then you even have your action ones that you come out with to display, right?
Yep, the blood ones for like NECA horror figures or just Marvel Legends or whatever. The blood ones. I got a centerpiece.
Wide stance are great.
Yeah, the wide stands are like my go-to anymore. I print them all for myself, and I think I'm switching everything to an action pose. It's just because like I said, you can preserve the Wolverine, classic pose without him falling over at all, and it just keep that. It's great. And so that's the idea.
Before we get into the Joe news and what stuff that you can order to go along with these new stands, that will be available Monday. Let's talk about the space crates.
Yeah, space crates.
I was flipping out on an episode last night because I'm like, I need those.
Another thing that I wanted to get into is accessories. And again, the third-party accessories are so awesome out there already. And I'm like, okay, what can I bring to the table with it? So I created these space crates. No, they're from Star Wars. They're Star Wars crates, but the legal team department wants me to say space crates, but a functioning space crate. So they open up, the lid comes off functional, snaps into place. Like that, you can display. I try to do the Rogue One display, with all the figures and all the weapons in there. It's
which fits. Because you're putting accessories in there and stuff. Right?
And I think I was talking about this on your the last episode I was on too. And Scott did this as well. The Boba Fett SH figure arts. I have him and all the accessories that comes in fits all his head, the extra head, the hands, and everything already fits in here, and he's right next to the figure, so it acts as a prop plus,
storage.
A storage, yeah, it's great.
Somehow or another, I ended up with 6 of these things in my displays in my toy room, so it's just they keep stacking up. It's amazing how that happens.
Yeah, dude,
they're nice and they're doing exactly what they're made for, though, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Stacking in the storage,
stacking for backgrounds, for accessories, for scatter terrain, and then they also serve to putting weapons in there and extra accessories and and that's again tip of the iceberg, guys. Because again, on those space walls that are the Star Wars walls, I've like I said, designed modular systems for those existing walls and to snap right in place, to expand on even more. So I didn't want to create something brand new that everybody has to rebuy. It's like taking what you've already bought and adding to it. So stay tuned for that too, because that will be soon. Probably after the G.I. Joe ones I get all done and ready to go, I'll be on to the next one, and then plus some major diorama, stands too.
So again, one more time for the people before we get into the Joe news. Marco, our reveal for tonight, and these will be available Monday. These brand new stands.
All of the information will be Monday on how to get them, when they're available, how much they are, all that stuff. So Monday on my website, Instagram account, everything will be launched then. I'm also. Do you want to get into?
Let's do
these
it
early.
Go for it.
I'm also giving Ernie a set of these to give away to one of the federations, as a way of saying thank you, as a way of launching these things. So you can have your chance on getting a set of these. So one Cobra, one Joe, along with what Ernie wants to give away as a set package deal to get you in to classified G.I. Joes. I mean,
I was like, dude, I already thought that's so cool. I was like, man, that's awesome. Thank you so much. But getting the stand, and if you're not into all your Joe stuff, I want to add to it. So he's going to give a set of those away. One Joe, and 1 Cobra.
1 Cobra.
So on my end, for you guys, whoever wins, you have your choice of picking Zartan, which these are extra figures that I have. So a Zartan,
an amazing figure,
a Firefly, which can go on there.
The exclusive, hard to get Firefly.
The Joe one, Shipwreck, or
Gung-Ho.
Lady J. Sorry, Gung-Ho. Gung-Ho or Lady J.
Yeah.
Awesome figure.
So you guys will have your chance to win that in the U.S., please. If it goes out to, I know we have a lot of Canada followers.
Yes, we
maybe
do.
We can work something out to do the little extra. But that's,
all you got to do.
That's on mine and Marco's end. Yeah.
So all you got to do starting after this is done. Yes.
Yes, Scott. Yes, Scott.
Am I eligible to win?
No, you are not. I'm going to throw it out here now. No.
All you have to do, just like anything else, social media runs the world. So all you got to do is leave a comment in this episode alone on Ernie's channel. Make sure you like and subscribe also. But then go over to my Instagram, which is TOSCHE Station Emporium on Instagram, and just tag 2 people in your friends and family list, and you will be entered to win a set of these plus 2 figures of your choice that Ernie will give away next week, right, Ernie, on your next week's show?
Yeah, we'll give them a week to get the word around.
Yeah.
So again, comment on this episode. So you got to comment and you got to subscribe. So comment on this episode, subscribe, and then you got to go to TOSCHE Station Emporium, which everything will be found either through mine or down below, of course, and tag 2 friends on there and follow TOSCHE Station as well. And then you'll be entered in for a Cobra and a Joe display stand from TOSCHE Station Emporium. And then you can pick for Cobra, you can pick Zartan or Firefly that you want.
Get Zartan.
Or I know, right?
Yeah.
You
Zartan.
can pick Firefly. Or who do we have? We got Lady J, and I do have all the accessories.
Yeah.
For them both, for your Joe side. So
get Lady J.
If we were winning, that's exactly who we would pick.
If you were eligible to enter, Scott, then that's what you would pick.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and then don't be mad when Gung-Ho's in there too. Like, I didn't pick Gung-Ho. I'm just trying to get rid of him. So.
But yeah, it's just like I said, it's another way of saying thank you to the Federation and Ernie for having me on the second time. Let me invade your guys' Wednesday, to do this, and saying thank you for the opportunity for me to even go into the action figure world this way. So
again, thank you all the time for that show was great. You got a lot of messages. I got a lot of messages. There was feedback. 3D printing, there's so much that you can do with it, and everybody was so interested in it.
Yeah.
And look at it. It sparked this idea, and here we are. So thank you so much, man, for doing the reveal here and for putting that out there. So, we got the rules coming up. I know somebody will do a post about it.
Yeah,
we'll
I'm seeing Dario. Yeah, Dario, we'll get with you after the show, and we'll get everything nailed down for you and get it all solidified. So
make the posts. There you go.
Yeah,
and we'll get it started. But this is the episode 11. Make your comment, do all that. Dario will have it come in, and then we'll go.
If you want nugget sauce on your figures, Lucky Butter, I think so. I think that can happen. I'm just
kind
saying.
Of automatic. I did say they're open.
Yeah.
There's barbecue on this one. There's sweet and sour on this one.
We can make it happen.
It gets busy. Yeah.
Interesting.
We'll have it all.
Exactly.
Thank you again, Marco, so much for doing that. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I wanted to add in on that, so let's do that. But Scott, let's get into some news.
Show them one more time, because Toying Around just showed up. Toying Around needs to see these things.
Oh yeah,
it was pretty awesome.
One more time. My microphone's in my way.
Stupid microphone.
I know, right? So look. Hey.
Let me bring you back.
There it is. No, it's cool.
So
G.I. Joe, Cobra, action explosion stands, retro from the 80s toy line, the card back, brought to you by 3D printing and brought to life so you can pose your favorite classified figures in the 80s traditional way. So
I love it.
There you go. Awesome.
I love it.
Let's talk toys.
Yeah.
Now let's talk with toys.
Traditional stuff and everything like that, right, Scott? I mean, there's been just a lot of reveals and pre-orders out there that I know some people get mad at, but I'm not.
No, hell no, man. More.
These figures are looking so good.
The only thing I get mad at is the frustration of having to wait so long for them to come out, because I mean, I want to buy all of it, but it's like I was saying on a different show that it feels like you're buying an NFT at this point. You're just buying a pic. I'm buying that. I'm buying a picture of ninjas. And, but I mean, otherwise, everything that's coming out is really just, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Well,
so
not technically you're not buying,
right?
You're pre-ordering, which you don't technically take the money out until you get it. So,
right.
Well, it depends on where you get it from. If you use PayPal or not. You got to know.
Oh, really?
The ins are out. If you use PayPal, it's going to take your money right away.
Really?
Yeah. PayPal will take it like that. PayPal also, though, has got on that payment plan thing like Klarna and everything else. And if you're good for it, you can say, you had a $300 order. You can break it up into 4 payments.
Yes.
So that helps as well, too, and you're kind of done. But if you didn't know that and you were just using PayPal, PayPal's going to take it. But other stores, if you use your card or another card like that, they do hit you with when it comes out.
Right.
Yeah.
But sometimes that gets scary, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, especially whenever like 2 Hot Toys figures ship within a week of each other. Yes.
Oh, that's got to be bad.
That wasn't fun.
Yeah, that was not fun.
All bad. So these ninjas, I did pre-order. What about you guys?
Oh yeah. The minute it came out. The only thing I haven't pre-ordered on G.I. Joe Classified is the 4th Snake Eyes with Timber or something like that. But we'll get into that. But everything I'm in. I am so in on the line, and one because it's the very first 6-inch G.I. Joe line, and they seem to be morphing into what we actually are wanting. Like the retro style look and paint apps. But when they first came out, they were kind of like, these are cool, but
a little too modernized. They weren't quite there yet.
Yeah, and sometimes it works, but I think it would work if they already had the line already existing and then came out with like a different, video game type. But no, dude, I'm all in, man. I ordered one of these. Yes.
I did not. I'm not a fan of ninjas, believe it or not. I like Storm Shadow. I like Snake Eyes, but even my Snake Eyes I have in display is the Commando version. Yeah, he's got a sword, but that's about it. But Storm Shadow for me is where ninjas end in G.I. Joe.
What about a red
big
ninja?
Part of it? Yeah.
No, I don't have the red ninja. No.
He gave it to me.
I did give him my red ninja.
You gave him
yeah.
I have 4 of them.
I'm all in for these, especially because the mask that they come with. So I'm cool with this. But these pre-orders,
the girl is fantastic.
Yes, I know. Yeah, for sure. So these already went up for pre-order, and then we had these, right, Scott?
That's right. Bazooka is the Target exclusive Tiger Force bazooka. Anytime you see Tiger Force or Python Patrol, you're looking at Target and Hasbro Pulse exclusive shared exclusives.
Yeah.
This bazooka is.
I'm kind of bummed it's Tiger Force though. I like a regular. I like just a regular release before they do the Tiger Force or Python Patrol release. But I did, Insta-buy.
But the cool thing is, once you know they're making a Tiger Force or a Python Patrol,
it's coming.
The regular edition is coming.
Absolutely, because Bazooka was amazing in the cartoon, and I loved him.
Yeah, he was great.
So this one, I know I pre-ordered. I can't wait. But you're right. Yeah. But they, they are holding good to then coming out with a different version, right?
Yeah.
And they did really work on these exclusives of, like you said, not just Target, but Hasbro Pulse. And right now, guys, like for past ones that are out there, like as of this week, they're showing up like on Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store and like that.
Yeah, they are.
So, good job to them for actually making that happen.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a wave that's going to take the ones that they announced last year and stuff. They're going to take the longest, but I think they're going to catch up eventually. Like what Scott's saying, I think the timeline is going to be shorter and shorter and shorter, where pre-orders are about 1 or 2 months away from reveal to getting it, shipped, which I'm hoping.
I hope. It's the manufacturing, because Hasbro manufactures in China, where McFarlane and Mattel do Taiwan. So,
and there's, like I said, McFarlane has like 70 figures out this year. I'm kind of upset about it, believe it or not.
And on this one, I mean, we even get army builders.
Yeah.
So
what's funny?
Finally.
I pre-ordered this one, and then on our toy drive, I had some Vipers already, sealed in a box already that I didn't order. Yeah, I donated them because I was getting a 3-pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now these are great because they come with the blast effects, like the bullet, the shots and stuff. That's great.
Yeah.
Along with troop building.
Right.
Yeah.
Crimson Guard,
my
man.
all-time favorite soldier right there. I have ordered about 6 of them, I believe.
Oh,
okay.
I don't army build 6-inch, but I need Crimson Guards.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't forget, if you're still wondering to see if these are available, again, the link down below, Alliance Collectibles. Try there first, send them a message, and see if any of this stuff is available.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't wait for these.
Yeah, Papa Smitty, same thing. There's so many that I go, oh my God, those are coming. It's because he's saying that he's glad that we're going over them because he forgot how many there actually are.
We've had so many for 2022. Yojo June, like we're saying, we all have pre-orders. We can't get them. I'm not mad at it because I'm full into this line.
Right.
But it's like, ooh,
but you're mad at it.
Yeah.
You don't have
but you're mad at it because you can't get it.
Yeah, for right now. Like
you're buying a promise.
I'm still, Adam makes fun of me every day that I don't have Storm Shadow. He wakes up with a smile like, oh, I have multiples.
The Arctic one? Or
no, the newest one.
He has it?
Available. Yeah, some people were available to get them early.
Got it.
Dorkside Toys was sending out real early ones. And so
Dorkside's great.
He had, I know.
Yeah.
Where the fan comes first.
People are receiving this, and I heard that this is really good.
This was one of my favorite as a kid. Like, I played with the best Cobra figure I thought as a kid besides Zartan was Crocmaster. Can't wait.
Yeah.
This was one of those I think announced last year. I'm not sure. Crocmaster I think was last year's reveal.
Mm-hmm. Sergeant Bananas was able to get one of the boxes from Joe. So he got this one. Yeah, the preview stuff, and he says that this is great. So he likes this one a lot. So
awesome.
Comes with all the original accessories plus a few extras. It's just great.
Yeah. Dr. Mindbender.
Oh, so this one, the Hasbro team said next Wednesday is the last, of Yojo Wednesdays, and they're gonna have all the information for Dr. Mindbender, how to get him with whatever exclusive, because this was supposed to be Comic-Con exclusive, I believe.
Well, it looked like that because look at this packaging.
Yeah.
Right. That's what everybody was throwing out there. I love to did anybody catch the Mars logo on there?
Thrawn and all of those came in packages like this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So next week we're getting all the info on how to pre-order this dude. And
but here's the thing is apparently Best Buy had a link.
Yeah.
It's not active, but they had a link to it.
Because supposedly there is 2 versions. One is the deluxe like this, probably like $60 version, and then there's the the Dr. Mindbender with a fewer accessories. So you'll have a regular release and then you'll have this.
Okay.
Yeah. Supposedly. I don't know. That's again rumor. Yeah. Like Zartan, right?
So when it first went up, these pictures on Best Buy were all these though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping this is the regular release and it's everywhere because
this is great. Call it a deluxe.
Please,
this is one then that is true deluxe with everything.
This is a $60 figure right here. This is $60.
From your packaging to all the extra. I'm okay with that. This is coming soon, right? This is one of our repaints, but
that is a full-on pass for me.
I'm getting it because I'm all in.
Yeah,
because other than vintage, I will not do Tiger Force or Python Patrol.
Okay,
so Dusty. This one I'm all in. Dusty looks incredible.
Again, as a kid, my favorite storyline from the cartoons was Dusty's. I felt so bad for him, how he was outcasted as the traitor. Yeah. I think when I first met Scott, I had him because he was doing 5-minute drawing or the $5 drawings. I told you, hey, draw me Dusty, please, and I still have him. So yeah, man, Dusty's awesome.
Fun fact, he is named after one of the creators of the G.I. Joe line from Hasbro. Rudat was his Ron Rudat is the creator, one of the sculptors and creators of the G.I. Joe line, and his name is Dusty Rudat.
Nice.
Matt Lodge is saying that box would be a $100 Dr. Mindbender, probably. I'm hoping
it's about $50 on Best Buy.
Yeah, it was around there. So I was happy about that too.
Oof. 100.
So this is the Fortnite, another Snake Eyes. Like we have a ton of Snake Eyes releases, which you got to take that. I mean, this is basically your Luke, your Vader, your Obi-Wans of the series.
Yeah,
so this is just a Fortnite one.
Yeah, this is a pass for me just because it's video game. I don't really do the video game. Just like Star Wars Black Series, I really don't do the gaming greats other than Revan. So a cool figure. I think it needs to be out there for the kids that play all this stuff, but I don't do any of the Fortnite crossover stuff. Yeah.
There's nothing in that packaging that should be with Snake Eyes other than the sword. I mean, none of it says G.I. Joe. So
it's all video game.
Yeah.
It's
which is
all
great.
that video game.
Kids in Fortnite, they need to get into it.
Right.
Yeah. I got it only because I like the gray and black color scheme that's on this one. So that's the only reason why I ordered one.
You don't want to wait for the green and black version that's coming out soon?
No. I'll end up with that one too. But
Kamakura, Sean
of
Collins from the comic. I love it.
Yeah, this was a Amazon exclusive with supposedly the words out there with more to come if you did miss it.
Yeah. Okay. See again, Scott, I'm all in. I don't even know this dude. Like I'm semi-familiar.
Now you see back in the day, Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, and a gentleman named Wade Collins were all part of the LRRP team in Vietnam. Wade Collins, the LARPing group. They were all, Snake Eyes was hit with fire. Storm Shadow rushed into the fray to pull him out. Wade Collins was left for dead.
Mm-hmm.
Come back later, Wade Collins was found by Cobra and became the primary Crimson Guard. So they renamed him Fred, and they modeled every other Crimson Guard soldier. They gave them plastic surgery to all look exactly the same. So Sean Kamakura there is Wade's son, making up for his father's past sins by joining the Arashikage clan. This is Snake Eyes' apprentice.
Cool.
So there you go. He is Snake Eyes' Anakin.
Yeah. See, guys, I forced Scott to give us some comic book knowledge because I have all his volumes and I am reading the G.I. Joe comics. I've been reading them, all the volumes, and oh my God, I missed a lot growing up. Like I was always about the cartoons, the toys, some of the comics here and there, but once you delve into it, oh wow. Yeah.
All right, Scott, the reason you're here, can you answer this question?
Yeah.
I don't do wrestling, Captain McKay, so I have no idea. But Ron Rudat, it would not surprise me if he was involved with Hasbro's WWF.
Nice. I hope that helps.
Yeah, it didn't help. It didn't give him any information. Yeah, the comics. I've been reading G.I. Joe comics since 1982, since they first debuted, and those comics are brutal.
They are, man. Like they're
I've never seen. I learned so much about the military through them.
Unlike G.I. Joe, the cartoon movie, they kill everybody in the comic books.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's jumping out of planes with parachutes.
Right.
And, you know what I mean?
So where did Tiger Force come from?
It was just one of their exclusive lines that they decided to create. It was a good way to reuse old molds with new paint jobs. And I want to say they never debuted Tiger Force did appear in the comics in one issue, as did Python Patrol in a couple of issues.
I thought there was some out there.
Yeah, there was some, but not many, because Larry Hama, who created G.I. Joe, he would make up all these backstories for all these characters, and then Hasbro would come at him with, "Ooh, here is this. Here's Tiger Force. Here's Python Patrol. Here's Battle Force 2000. We need you to incorporate all of this."
Yeah.
And he hated that. He just, he had to kill off characters. There's an issue number 109 of G.I. Joe, where he kills Quick Kick, Doc.
Whoa.
Let me see. Oh yeah, Quick Kick, Doc. There was about 10 Joes, all in all. Breaker.
I was almost there.
You were nowhere near that. But
Spoiler
the Saw Viper takes a gun and he blows Doc away in the face. His face is gone, his head is gone, and then he just unloads his gun into this pit. And that was Larry Hama clearing the board so he could bring in characters like Lifeline. And it was always brutal.
Yeah.
So I saw this earlier, and since we were going into all these figures and saying these names and everything right now, question in the panel: who's your top 3 Joe Cobra characters? Yes, mine is Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, Zartan. I put Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow together. That's got to be one answer together. Then Zartan, And then for me, it's quick kick. And I'm so upset that we don't have a quick kick. As lots of people have done customs a quick kick, and he looks great.
Yeah.
But I want my official because nobody sent me one yet. But
three is not enough. 3 is not enough because there's so many. But one of them is I have in hand. I love him.
Yeah. Okay.
I always liked him as a kid just because he was different, colorful, all that stuff. Crocmaster.
He was also Irish.
Yeah, Kelly.
Yes.
Crocmaster and probably Falcon.
Nice, nice
from the
choice.
Joe team. Yeah, because I think I in your head you make the characters bigger than life when you're playing with them anyway. And everything goes back to childhood and stuff. And I made him the leader of the Joes, which he was, at one point. So it's like, kind of. In my head, he was after Duke.
For me, I base my choices off of the comics and General Hawk. General Hawk was the consummate leader of the team. I mean, he was Colonel Hawk and then he got promoted, and it was just really cool. Firefly, because he is insane and he always looked, he just looked killer, man. He looked incredible. And Cobra Commander, because who doesn't love a used car salesman who decides to become an Amway salesman and then create Cobra? Again,
from your comic book version to the movies and stuff like that, how Cobra Commander was backstabbed so many times, and basically when Serpentor and him went at it and everybody was following Serpentor, I felt so bad. And then when they turned Cobra Commander into a snake, remember, and they revealed that there's so many good storylines. Yeah, there's so many good G.I. Joe plots and everything that they're picking 3 is very hard, but I had to go back to like childhood nostalgia for that one, because I can, again, hooded Cobra Commander to me is probably the best version of Cobra Commander there is. And
I love that version. I think it just looks great.
I don't think we're ever going to see that one. I don't think we're ever going to see that one.
I had to buy a custom head.
Yeah, there are rumors that a hooded one that they are thinking about it.
Really?
They have not taken it off the table. They was something, but I heard in one of their live streams and stuff about that actually came up, and they said, look, we're exploring it differently. Okay. So I'm like, please do it. Yeah, because that's too iconic to pass.
Okay, so more on the Target Tiger Force. We got Outback. We got the Bats, which I like the color of them still. I'm down. I'll get a couple.
I only bought one of each of the Tiger Force and the pipe. Like, I don't army build those, but the other ones I do. I
save them all for everybody else that wants them.
Yeah, thank you.
I got 2 of each because I just like the colors, and I can't just have one.
In fact, I might have gotten 2 Bats, but
Recondo, what a nice stash.
He is my number 4 favorite G.I. Joe figure right there.
Yeah,
Recondo.
When they first version, or are you gonna wait?
I'm getting both. I was Recondo for Halloween in 1986.
Nice.
Yes. When they first revealed this character, I was like, Outback. Oh, it's Recondo.
How dare you?
No, but I'm all in, dude. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh, and then to go along with
the retro carded
what Marco's talking about, right?
Yeah. So it's kind of sad, but they came out with like 6 of these, or the Target exclusives, I think, or Walmart.
No, these are
Walmart. Yes, they're the retro carded back, but they're supposed to be repainted, resculpted to match the retro figures. Mm-hmm. There's only going to be 8 of them. That's it, and that's what's like sad. I was like, oh, I thought they were going to have like a actual 6-inch, almost verbatim copy of the 80s classic, with no updated whatever, and they were going to have that like a subline, because I was going to I might just drop the classified and do that. But I heard that there's only going to be 8 of them, with the announcement of Zartan and Storm Shadow as the last 2.
And Zartan doesn't even make sense, because Zartan came he didn't come single carded in the vintage. So
yeah, that's again, that'll be announced Wednesday. And again, it was rumored that Zartan and Storm Shadow will be the last. That's why I was like, why just do 8? I mean, I think anything you do in this line, people are going to buy. Anything.
Yeah.
It's printing money, it's
What is Lady J shooting with that video camera? I don't.
I want to believe. I want to say her file card mentioned that she was in video editing and filmography and while in grad school.
Basically, she's the original April O'Neil.
She's like a war correspondent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I still want to see what's on the tape, though, but I'll take it.
It's her and Flint. You don't want to see it.
You don't want to. Yeah.
I mean, Flint.
This is the Storm Shadow I'm talking about.
Yes. That the classic Storm Shadow. I'm hoping, and it looks like, remember the old one in back in the day when it came with like daggers and nunchucks and Chinese stars and all those things, right? I don't know if they call them Chinese stars anymore. I'm just, but
Ninja stars.
Yeah. Ninja
Throwing
stars. Remember,
stars.
Yeah, but
stars.
remember
There you go.
all the accessories that they came with, like Storm Shadow,
nunchucks, two swords. Yeah, 2 swords, nunchucks, and a bow and arrow that attach to the back.
Yeah,
and that damn bow would break all the time. So.
Oh yeah. It's probably like $100 on eBay right now just for that bow. But
I can't wait for this. And then this is like you were saying, this is supposed to also be on the retro card, right? So I'm thinking a little a dirty white, maybe, and not so white.
I think. Well, it's supposed to match the sculpt also. I don't think it's just a repainted on those retros.
If it's going to match the sculpt, then instead of having the sleeveless shirt, he will have short sleeves.
Yeah, I believe that's
had short sleeves.
Yeah, so I believe it's the those retro carded are all sculpted for, like I said, it's supposed to be a 1-to-1 from the 3 3/4 line to an 8-inch or a 6-inch line. Yeah.
And Zartan.
That looks straight up cartoon. That looks straight up cartoon version of Zartan.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Zartan, again, one of those figures, man, and especially the color changing and all that. And it's fantastic.
That was the Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Dudes,
yes.
Have you seen the actual model of this now?
Yes,
is out
I
there.
have.
Oh my God, it looks
Sergeant Slaughter is, again, all these are insta buys for me. I really can't say much other than I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm getting it. Like,
Well, he comes with an action figure of himself, because whenever they announced in the 80s that they were making a Sergeant Slaughter action figure, he did a commercial holding a figure of himself. So they went ahead and made that. I'm like,
they did. Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And I'm hoping that it's not going to be some type of exclusive.
I think it's supposed to be mainline. I think they said this is a mainline figure. Like, it'll be everywhere. Yeah.
The one with the minifigure might be an exclusive, but him as a whole.
You think they're going to do 2? Okay.
I do. Wow. Just like they did Zartan, just like they did Cobra Commander. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think so.
Okay. I'll go for that. But then I want him to be exactly like this and maybe just more accessories. The colors change sometimes. But
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
They have to change something. So, okay, throw on the accessories or change his hat.
It'll probably get away with accessories. I think he comes with like a rifle and he comes with a stick. It'll be
now. I'm all in on a stalker, and I know. Scott has a problem with the color scheme here because it's grayer than
gray and not green.
Green. Yeah.
Stalker was my first GI Joe figure.
Okay.
In 1982, Stalker was my first GI Joe figure. So whenever they announced he was coming, I'm like, I can't wait. And then it comes out gray, and I'm like, I'm not buying it. I'm gonna wait until they recolor green.
Honestly, I think it'll work still. I think it'll work.
I'll wait until I see it in hand. I'll find it.
Yeah, because again, these are all renders right now. So
yeah, it might be on that grayer tone, but I think it'll still work. Too bad he doesn't come with his glider. It'd be great, or his jetpack.
The jetpack. Yeah,
the jetpack.
Hey, if somebody could 3D print one of those, that'd be amazing.
Again, where Hasbro won't, we will.
So
look,
like
another Snake Eyes and Timber.
Right? I don't understand. Maybe the Federation can help us out on this one, because I don't understand this being like the 4th version of Snake Eyes. It's got the great Snake Eyes. Okay, well, there are different accessories. Like Snake Eyes comes with the whatever they call it, the shawl or whatever it is, but and he's got green pants but Timber going from a grayish wolf to a white wolf. Okay. Why didn't they just do that in the first place? You know what I mean?
If you want to save money on plastic, don't take away the thin plastic that we can see the figures on. Stop making freaking Snake Eyes figures.
Yeah.
There you go. You'll
Or
save
if you're going to give
millions
us the retro, like they said, the retro Snake Eyes with the no gloves and the like the purple visor and the blue. You know what I mean? Like the color
the
scheme
animated version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if they're gonna do that, then
They
I'll
will.
buy that versus before I buy another version.
Another one of
I
these.
love Snake Eyes, but
So you're out
guys.
on that one. Okay.
Spirit,
I can't wait
100%
for
in.
Spirit. Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
110%. Yeah. And Freedom's wings open up. That's incredible.
Yes, and he's huge. Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Freaking wait. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Storm
That
Shadow.
is at just a regular price. This isn't a deluxe figure.
No, these
So
are the
that's-
$24.99 price.
that's
that
awesome.
they boosted it, and this is coming with the before they go all cardboard too. All of these except for
Right.
the new ones that are coming out. Yeah,
Yeah.
This is the Snake
That
Eyes
looks
that
incredible.
we saw earlier. I want
about
it so
time,
bad.
right? About
And then
time.
The twins.
Yeah.
The Crimson Twins. If I had again, I didn't put this on my top 3 list because they. Do you do Tomat and do you do as one or do you have to separate them? But these were my like one of my up there top 10 easily.
It's one of the few vintage O-ring figures I still have on the card is Tomax and Zaymot.
Yeah,
I
do too.
love
Yeah.
Tomax and Zaymot.
The one thing,
And
Scott,
I have
guys,
them right here with my.
I wish this was a
Transformers.
2-pack though. I wish it was a 2-pack.
Yes.
I really can't believe they didn't do that.
I don't understand
I
why
can.
it would, even if it's $50 for the 2. It's just that is anybody besides the muggles, as we call them in the Muggle world, that they'll buy Tomat beyond the other guy? It's like you're gonna do lopsided stuff. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Did they fix it though? Because they had Tomax with the scar, and Zaymot is the one with the scar. So I wonder if they fixed him.
Supposedly they did.
Yeah.
Okay.
They heard out. Thank God the time that we live in with everybody being able to make their comment, but this one was okay.
Yeah.
Because it was correct. So
Yeah.
I heard that they did. They caught it in time
Okay,
like
good.
that.
They had to.
Crossovers.
I have
I'm
this
all
one.
in.
Yes, I pre-ordered it.
I have this one, or I
did too.
pre-ordered this one. I didn't pre-order the
all
Bumblebee one,
in.
but I did this one. Yeah.
There's
There it
Amont
is.
right there.
Yep.
Zaymot.
Yeah, just
They're so
nice.
good.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
And Zorana. I
Yep.
can't wait for her.
Love Zorana.
Ordered.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
at that.
Ordered. Yeah. I ordered again. More officers, more troopers, more.
Gonna
everything.
need this one. I missed this one. These were gone. I might have to do some trade work for these because I have extra of
Really?
the other ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
double
We'll keep
check.
our eye out for you.
I
Yeah.
might have ordered 2. I'll double check and make sure.
Officer, I think I just got the one, but let me check my big bad also and see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because sometimes
Yeah,
I double up on things.
I need at least 4. So that was our first go around. We still have
You need at
what,
least 4.
one more
That's how we say.
left. Yeah, I have to. On the troopers, it's got to be 4.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
He's an officer.
Yeah,
He's
as
the one
officer, I
that
was
leads
like,
the
yeah.
other troops. You don't need a troop building officer.
But he's got.
oh, it was
legions.
an officer. I
Yeah.
thought it was a regular.
But Ernie does.
No.
Ernie does.
Then I'll do 2.
Platoons of. This
Yeah.
guy's in charge of this section. This guy.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
You
you're
gotta
going to
have
need 16 regular troopers and then 4 of
Yes.
the.
The answer is yes.
Well, then I got
Enablers.
that
Remember,
already.
we're
Yeah.
enablers.
So I
we
got
never
that,
talk
so
out people out of stuff. It's always
Yeah.
more. It's like-
We're ready. Yeah, that's not going to be a problem. So we
yeah,
can do
right.
that.
Papa Spinny. He missed them when they were only $29.99. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got spinning.
Spinning
Why?
wheel.
Let's talk
There
about
we
this
go.
line. I mean, CoverGirl? Come on.
Yes.
See, this is what makes me think the HasLab might be a Wolverine because the Wolverine would be
Dude,
an
if it's a Wolverine,
incredible vehicle.
Wolverine was my first vehicle ever.
Yeah.
But as a kid, got it for Christmas, and I lost every missile, of course. But oh my
course.
god, that thing would be. I mean, oh
It'd be the same
wow,
size as the his tank.
they cannot stop at just one. I'm sorry. Even if they put every classified vehicle as HasLabs, I'll buy
Jesus.
them all. Yeah,
Wow.
right. But
In
I mean,
order for
as
us to
long as
get
they're like-
them, yeah.
yeah, but get
My
them
first-
correctly too.
My first GI
Yeah.
Joe vehicle was the Ram Cycle. So whenever they released that with Breaker, I'm like, "Yep, I'm in."
Yeah.
That-
Like
that
I
was it.
yeah.
There's
Look
the
at-
show that
look
we're
at
talking
Sergeant
about.
Look at that.
So just
Oh,
real
you-
quick, we got Crimson,
Crimson
Bats that
Bat.
are coming. I
Yeah.
love it. That's cool. But okay,
Man.
yeah. So there he is.
And look at that, it's so cool.
So incredible.
It looks better. Like rendering doesn't do not. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Look at the Falcon. Look at that.
There he is. When I knew he was coming, so I'm like, of course. He's the real leader of Joe's. So.
No, he's not.
I like the perfect bow in the front.
It's the Green Beret stuff.
You saw G.I. Joe the movie?
Yeah, I know. We're not going to talk.
What do you think of this repaint?
I mean, I have to. So it's like I have to. I don't really like it, but you know.
This is promising because this is a Slaughter's Marauders version of barbecue. And if that's the case, that means that we could get a Spirit, a Mutton Junkyard, a Lowlight.
Oh, Mutton Junkyard, definitely.
I mean, there's all sorts of variations with the Marauders figures. So it's opening a lot of possibilities. I'm surprised it's not an exclusive because it is a repaint. It's one of those side characters, the side hustles that they have.
Yeah, they're going backwards. They're taking the ones that are supposed. Yeah.
That's what I was waiting for. I don't want the Kenny Rogers version of Outback. I wanted this version of Outback right here.
Outback's awesome.
The Gambler
is incredible. Yeah.
And this is a shot of the new 2-pack one, right?
Yeah, like I said, at first I was like hard pass when you look, and then I started looking at it and like, oh man, but Snake Eyes does look good on that. Like
there was in the 25th anniversary line, there was a version of him called City Strike Snake Eyes, which was from G.I. Joe Resolute, and this is what he looks like.
Yeah, he's too militant. He's too militant, I think, in this. Which I like him more stealthy, more ninja, and then militant. I just had to draw a line at some point. I can't just have a shelves of Snake Eyes. It's just like
it's getting that bad.
Even how cool as that sounded, just coming out of my mouth right now, I still have to draw a line somewhere. Like Snake Eyes with something else besides Timber. Right? We have a Timber and Snake Eyes. I don't know.
Even though it's the like recolored one?
Yeah, but it's like this whole thing is like Snake Eyes to them from the day one has always been an afterthought. It's like, we're going to do our version. Oh, we needed to add this. Okay, we got it. No, we needed to do this version because we forgot this. And then, yeah.
Did you guys know the origin of Snake Eyes and why he is the way he is? The factory ran out of paint. There was originally a color he was supposed to be. They ran out of paint for the sample that they made. So whenever they printed him up, he was all black. And Larry Hama said, I can work with this.
Gotcha.
And
Snake built a story off of that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
What's up? Some people joining late into the show. Papa Schmitty, D. Blake Meigs, who I was talking about his signs. He's there. I will send up a link when Marco's stuff goes up on Monday as well, too. Who else do we got here? Bad Wolf Media. I know we said the Butter Baron earlier. Thank you guys all for being here. We'll go over it when we're done right now. Marco had a reveal for TOSCHE Station Emporium for Joe stuff. So we're going through all of the Joes that are coming out. And there's a giveaway for those of you listening. So, guys, are any of you into the Action Force? I did get the Sergeant Slaughter that he did, but I haven't picked up any of the other ones.
Yeah. So I live vicariously through others on Action Force just on the fact that it's another line that I just
start or anything.
Yeah, it's so many things right now. And but I'm very interested in it. Yeah.
What are we talking about with Action Force? Because I mean, I've got vintage Action Force, like the Robo Skull and the
no.
Red Shadows and all that. I've got
so Valverse has come out and redid Action Force, and he actually has two different versions of Sergeant Slaughter out, which are 6-inch, different characters and like that. He's on his what wave is it right now? And those are all female characters. So those are out right now. They're all up again. You can go to Toy Migos. They're up on there and check them out. I'll have to send them over to you. They're very popular everywhere right now. Lots of accessories. It's a line that's going good. So he went in on Action Force.
Is it a UK line,
Joe?
Ernie? Is it a UK
he's here.
line? Oh, he's here.
Action Force
classically
was beginning.
Okay,
yes.
That's where I'm.
Yes. That's what it is. Go ahead, Scott.
No, classically Action Force was they rebranded the G.I. Joe comic instead of Real American Hero. It was Action Force.
Right.
And so if you ever watch the cartoons, it's ridiculous because instead of saying, Yo Joe, they've got their own slogan that they would say.
It's pizza time.
I forget what it is.
Oh,
it's pizza time.
I'm just hungry.
And it always just kind of sounded ridiculous. But They rebranded some of the comics. They had some original comics that they made also, but they were like magazine sized. Some really cool.
I vaguely remember it. Like, yeah.
Cobra was there, but they also had the Red Shadows, who like the Crimson. They had the Robo Skull and just a whole bunch of really weird 5 points of articulation villains that would go along with them, and they were kind of modeled after the Imperial Guards and the Empire from Star Wars. So next time you come over, Mooch, I'll show you some stuff.
I kind of, like I said, I vaguely remember that, and I am very familiar with the 6-inch line that came out too. It's like, but again, it's like I live vicariously through those reveals, through the Toy Amigos on their reveals. Like I said, they had a Sergeant Slaughter. I was like, oh, I got to get that, and then of course Hasbro comes and
I have that one, and then there's others. Lots of people went all in on it and choose that over the classified,
and it was, and I know
do it together. So
and I know there was like a comparison when the classified first came out. A lot of people are complaining about the weapons being like, one tone and very cheap looking and flat. And then the Action Force came out and it's like, oh my God, can you shoot? It looked like you can actually shoot them. They're really detailed and really, really good. So it's almost like a replacement for them.
Instead of saying Yo Joe in Britain, they would say full force.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just so
I don't like that. Because that can mean so many things.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is so cool. So that's Valverse.
Really cool.
And this is, I believe this was the second version of Slaughter.
Yeah.
Which he got them to sign. And then there is one of the ways at Series 2 back there.
Yeah.
With their cards and everything. It's going very strong. And like I said, this last one that's up for pre-order is actually an all-female line. So
nice.
Yeah, look at that jowl line that he's got, man. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, it came out really good.
You seriously?
Look at that.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah. So, and again, they work well with each other.
Yeah.
If you've never met the Sarge, you'll never meet a guy who is happier in his life to be a part of G.I. Joe.
That's so cool.
That dude is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving along, we got this one, the other Transformer that was revealed.
It's like I kind of have to, but at the same time, I'm not rushing like I did with Megatron and the Hiss Tank. I like this. I like the concept.
I'm only missing one, so I have to go all in.
Yeah, like I said,
Hound.
Oh, Hound would
Bumblebee
be.
Just
oh,
doesn't make sense because he's yellow.
White Bumblebee. Yeah, it's a weird Hound.
Because Bumblebee is Transformers' version of Snake Eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then why put Stalker up there? It's like a weird choice to me. Anyway, it's okay. I might. There's still time. It's not. I don't think it's sold out.
I have to because it's not because I have all the other lines. So I'm just missing the Top Gun one, which I got to try and hunt down. So
Scott's got it. I know that. I think he has it.
Which one do I have?
Maverick. The Maverick. The Top
nope,
Gun.
I can't pre-order.
See?
Yeah, no.
People don't have it.
Yeah, Kevin bought it and he regretted it immediately. He was not happy with it.
Got it.
I just needed to have it the set I didn't know we were going this strong, right? So I got some of the other crossover ones, and then I realized that's the only one I'm missing. Like Marco, we even have the Dracula.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite crossover right now.
So
favorite.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
And then we got O-ring stuff too, Scott.
I kind of love this. I know. I kind of love this because it's designed. This whole set is designed to mimic the movie opening from the movie we're currently celebrating. So it comes with the flag. Cobra Commander comes with this bomb that he carries up there to the Statue of Liberty. The colors are all bright and vibrant like they are in the cartoon. It's pretty great.
Yeah, and
the ones before this were Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
Yes,
it looks like a direct
officer.
It looks like a direct 80s line. I mean, right? It looks like it's taken right from the thing. You can't miss a beat with these.
There's some paint variations. Yeah, there's some paint variations specifically with these two. Like Cobra Commander didn't have the white stripe on his helmet in the original action figure, and he also didn't have the white belt across his torso. It was black.
Gotcha.
Wait, they have to change something. It comes close, but little minor things like that is what they do.
Sure.
Why do we go
more
back to
Snake Eyes? I know because they're really pushing it. Like the movie was really good.
I think you ran through them all.
Was that it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think you got through them all.
There we go.
So cool. I mean, this line is heated up, and this past year, you know, of course, again, we have the last set of reveals next Wednesday, where they're going to now do the HasLab, the first ever classified HasLab, which I think is going to be funded within 24 hours, no matter what it is. And yeah, and I think what's exciting for a GI Joe HasLab is the promise of the stretch goals, because there's so many stretch goals you could do with these, right? So
yeah.
I don't know about that lightsaber, but yeah, but you know, I don't
It's
know how
just
many
a
stretch goals you do with a lightsaber.
lightsaber.
Exactly.
There is none. They have none.
Exactly. So it's not going to back.
You
So
should have just put it out at Disney or GameStop. Like, I don't get
they
it.
need to realize with Star Wars, they need to stick with 3 3/4 inch, because as much as as cool as the Rancor could have been, 3 3/4 inch are where all the backers are.
I will tell you why that's a true statement, because the snow speeder you could still buy. And that TIE fighter that I have way over there, it's a beast. As much as I would love more Star Wars vehicles, it's there. I mean, I would love a 24-foot AT-AT. I really would, but you know, like, I mean,
sorry, my wife texted me for my Panda Express order.
Oh, hey, I want some. I'm hungry.
I still want my AT-AT. I'd still go for it.
Yeah, of course. You know.
You know, they could do an ATST. You know, an ATST is out of the realm of possibility.
That's my favorite Star Wars vehicle. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the land speeder, but the land speeder honestly didn't sell very well whenever it was out in stores.
You can still find all those vehicles on Amazon and everything. Like I said, the snow speeders you could buy anywhere. It's still $119, but
I have it, but it just sits. I mean, it doesn't fit in anywhere in my display. But a 3 3/4 inch, I mean, they could do a Death Star. They could do anything.
We can't even get Cantina aliens, okay? And we want, you know, and anyway, that's a whole different show. This is about Joe's.
So what do you guys think?
I'm going through all your stuff right now.
Awesome.
For the HasLab, are you thinking his tank?
Yeah, I'm thinking his tank. I think the majority of the internet is seeking his tank. To me, it's probably the most simplest besides the Fang or, you know, one of the smaller vehicles. I think the Hiss would be a HasLab slam dunk, you know, being like a good 18-inch, you know, comes with 2 figures. It comes with, you know.
What you said, though, is possibly problematic. It is simple. I've seen people 3D print his tanks, and it is basically a block. It depends on how they create it. I mean, if it's got working treads,
that's what I'm saying. A HasLab working treads. You know, the console, when you open up the console, it's got to be really detailed, of course. A lot of hatches, maybe an exploded version of it, like a damaged, you know, panels like the Razor Crest, you know.
The Federation, what is your guess on what a G.I. Joe HasLab could or should be?
The His Tank Mark II opened up in the back and was also a troop carrier. Yes. So that is something I think that they could possibly
electronics
throw into the. Why don't they do electronics other than lightsabers? I mean,
they did it with the Sentinel, right, Ernie, and
lights up in the chest, the lights, stuff
like the Razor Crest should have had at least engine burning or whatever.
An engine sound, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this is their opportunity. Like
the sail bar should have had an explosion sound, or even the theme music.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, like I said, with the Hiss being such a, like I said, it's a shell, it's a block, that's like a wedge. There's so many different extra things you could do with it, especially accessories. Like you can come up with like the driver probably a stretch goal, the gunner probably a stretch goal. You know, maybe another troop builder pack to it, a missile pack. Who knows? You know, just please come with stickers so I could put them on. That's all. I want stickers on it. So.
Dr. James just said the hydrofoil. Holy that would be amazing. The hydrofoil is one of my all-time favorite vehicles.
Yeah. The Dreadnought. What was that?
I love Dreadnoughts as stretch goals. That's a good one, Matt.
Dreadnoughts. Well, I mean, yeah, like the Fang, I can see. But it would just look so cool.
It would look really cool if it's done right.
Thunder Machine,
Thunder Machine would be
exactly.
Incredible.
Oh my God, dude, that would be like a good 2-foot vehicle, you know?
Yeah, Dr. Jones, right there, hydrofoil,
and the Wolverine. Man, I need a bigger house.
Yes,
Ernie, what's your
Yeah.
living room look like? We could maybe
I know. Put it in there. Yeah.
Seriously.
No,
man.
I just got done putting a whole crafting station in the living room. So that's not
Ernie,
gonna
are
happen.
you all in on a HasLab like blindly, or are you gonna have to like see what they can?
Oh no, I'm gonna have to see what it is.
Because I'm ready. I'm honestly, I am. Like GI Joe Classified is such a great line. I think I'm going to back it if it's any of those things that we talked about. Like I don't even have to see stretch goals. Yeah.
The chat Migos got me the Sentinel, which was amazing.
Mhm,
I was gonna try and get one anyways. It's a great figure. All those stretch goals were awesome. You can do so many different things with the Sentinel.
Yeah.
I went in for Galactus because still good seeing the Sentinel. That was awesome as well too, right?
Right. We'll also keep that theme of you're getting the Marvel HasLabs. You don't want to miss one. Yeah.
But their stretch goals are good too. Like
they are
getting
fantastic.
a lot for it. So
yeah,
that. Then
that's what they blew on the Rancor.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Then Rancor happened. There was too much going on. If I had money, I would have picked the Proton Pack. In all honesty, I would have picked that. That was an awesome buy as well too. And I still go by my word that if you would have announced it on that Boba Fett episode with the Rancor, you would have had both.
It's a simple solution.
Both Rancor
Ernie.
keepers.
All they got to do
Fett with a saddle. It would have sold.
If they came out today and said, "Look, we're redoing the Rancor, but here's the all new stretch goals to match." Even if it's still the Rancor keeper, put in Ula and then put in Danny Trejo's character.
That's what I'm saying.
And have and the saddle.
Absolutely.
And those things right there, so you can have that Rancor play in both worlds.
Correct.
And it would back in 48 hours.
It would.
I backed the Sky Striker, and I immediately regretted it because I have sold all of my modern era GI Joe stuff other than the 6-inch. So I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I do? Why could I not control myself?
That was going on. The Ghostbusters Galactus had just ended, so there was
a lot. It was
I
too
couldn't
much,
believe
man.
it.
Yeah.
Correct, right?
And that's why this GI Joe HasLab is almost like perfect timing. There's a little. I mean, the Saber, no one's buying that, so it's like
no.
The Trouble Bubble, I think, could come out on its own.
Yeah, Trouble Bubble small enough.
Cheney had also said Serpentor with his chariot.
Again,
I think that could come out on its own.
Deluxe, yeah.
Yes, for sure. I like
just
all
like
those.
Baker with the Ram cycle. It's about the same scale. There's no reason it couldn't.
And that's why I'm almost
Papa wants a USS flag.
Oh,
Papa,
as big as my house.
You come over to my house, Papa. You can play on the regular USS flag, man.
I mean, a US flag would be amazing, but that's
so. Come on. No, Marco, I got to see what it is, and yes, I do have to see the stretch goals.
Yeah, because I'm just like everything that we've mentioned and the Federation has mentioned. I'm in. Like, no matter what it is, I am in, unless it's something like made up.
We said electronics, and man, I look at my big ass TIE fighter sitting here, silent. That I'm like, why didn't that come with at least every once in a while I can get up and hear the choo, like
yes, right? Just press it every once in a while, refresh the batteries, and they're good.
Right? That would have been awesome. The Saber is just no stretch goals.
No,
it's the
good
same
for
price
Saber
as getting it in the stores, but
the guys that get all the Sabers, like all of them, like Scott does, it's good for those type of collectors. Well, like me, I'm not going to just randomly get the Inquisitor, the Third Sister Saber, just to have when I don't only have like 2 or 3 of the other ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not in my list of like, I got to get these Saber before I get the Dark Saber, before I get Kylo Ren. You know what I mean? I need other things before I get this one. And so that's why I'm like, you're only giving me 48 days or 50 days to do this too. So it's like, I'm not going to, no, I'm sorry. I'm sure that maybe Disney will have a Inquisitor Saber eventually. You know,
I think so too.
It in person it looked really nice, but it doesn't, and it doesn't split.
The
in
thought
half.
process doesn't make sense in the as far as collectors go. Like they go, look, we have this opportunity to do it. Okay, release it regularly, even if it's a Kickstarter. Like we're going to make X amount. But having like we're only given like 40 days to do this, you know, it's just not right. I mean, it's not. That's why it's not going to pass. That's all. I mean, sorry guys.
Well,
I wish them all the luck. I do. I don't want Hasbro to go anywhere. I want them to propel forward. But their decision making on, especially on Star Wars stuff, is really baffling sometimes.
Okay.
You know?
Their thinking on Star Wars needs to shift.
And we think that the reveal for the G.I. Joe HasLab will be next week, right?
It's the so they said, I think when
last
they
one,
announced
right?
it, did their little live stream today, they did like the O-ring thing. I think they said next week is going to be the HasLab
Okay.
plus
Okay.
oh, who was it? Grunt and uh who did I say? Grunt and
Oh my God.
There was
It's right
somebody
there.
else because it wasn't shown.
Scrap,
It was just mentioned.
Scrap
yes,
iron. Scrap iron.
Yes,
There you
scrap
go.
iron. So
Okay.
Grunt
With
and
the
scrap
drone.
iron. Yeah, and supposedly those will be on pre-order. Like you'll be able to pre-order those. But yeah, so next week is their
Okay.
final Yojo weekend, and they're gonna announce some big stuff.
So, guys, if you're just joining us late, you popped in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. But we had Marco back from TOSCHE Station Emporium because he had an announcement today. I was showing you guys some of his figure stands. Last time he was here, he was talking about all the 3D printing. It was great. That kind of came up with a concept, and we're going to reveal that here today, which we did already. We'll show it again for you guys showing up late. We are also going to have a contest. And we'll show that right now. But as you can see, it's the stands that we always talk about, the space walls, everything for your need. All the links are down below. Scott is a very, very into G.I. Joe aficionado. He has the whole collection from 82 to 94. So he uses all these stands, was also giving input on this reveal. So thanks, Scott, for being here. But we need to let's show this because we got to get out and get ready to go over tonight's part 6 on Sarlacc Digest.
Gotta get ready for tonight's.
There you go. There you go.
Awesome.
Ready and just eat. Nice. Got it.
I'm good. I'm ready.
So, like I was saying, guys, in our displays, Marco did some space crates, which are awesome to hold your stuff and nice for displays. He did these space walls, which you can light up behind. I keep my Boba Fett on this. They attach to build bigger scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Those are cool. But it's Yojo June. And like I said, you guys go to D. Blake Makes. He's been on Toy Migos and Chat Migos. You know his signs, how they look, how they pop on your display. But then getting something like this behind it as your showpiece is just so much more. So I'll give it over to you, Marco, and you can show what's going to be going up Monday.
Awesome. So the concept was talked about on the show last time I was here, and fast forward a few weeks later, I have the explosion walls, G.I. Joe, straight for the classified 6-inch versions with many peg variations for action poses, static poses, whatnot. But bringing the explosion to life was my goal, and it's a floating explosion, and you have the Cobra version and you have the Joe version. So these will be publicly announced on Monday, but here I wanted to give the Federation a chance to see what I've been working on. There's never a dull moment in my life of doing this stuff. Also, you will be able to win a pair of these on Ernie's show next Wednesday. The rules will be announced shortly here to see how you enter, but a pair of these, a set, plus 2 figures of your choice that Ernie's going to allow you to have to give away to you guys on the Federation for allowing me to come on here and being inspired by you guys and being inspired by the podcast universe, especially the toy world. And thank you so much. And I can't wait to get these in people's hands. I really can't.
Those are great. Yeah. So the rules are coming. You got to subscribe. You got to put a comment to this episode. Then 2 friends into yours and mine. And 80s Baby Dario will be making the post on how to enter. We're going to give away 1 of each, the Cobra and the Joes. And then on my end, you can pick if you want Zartan or Firefly to go along with your stand.
Awesome.
Or on the Joe one, we'll do Lady J or Gung Ho. And I do have all the accessories and everything. So then this way, you're already getting a figure and the awesome stands. Yeah. Thank you, Marco, very much. I greatly appreciate that. And we'll go on.
I feel like I need to throw something into the mix. Should I do a drawing or something?
Absolutely, if you want to. Yeah.
Sure. Yes. Sure, I'll do a drawing.
Okay. Awesome. Why don't you come up with a piece?
I'll do a sketch drawing.
There we go. Awesome. We'll throw it in. How's that sound?
Cool. This deal's getting better every time we talk about it.
So we'll get that out there, you guys. We're going to try and keep it U.S. I know I do have a lot of Canada listeners and collectors. Maybe we can work something out to get it shipped out to you, just because that's a little bit more. But hey, we'll figure it out. We'll look into it and we'll get it done so that everybody can hop on in here and try and get a piece of those. So
yeah, look for a post on all of the final rules and stuff to do it. And we'll give everybody a week to marinate with that. And then, like I said, on Ernie's show next week, next Wednesday, you can pick a winner. And
yeah, we'll do that. And next week's guest is 78 Points of Articulation.
I can't wait
for that. He will be showing his next set that's going to be for sale. I've seen a sneak peek. It is awesome. He has put a couple pictures out there that will be dropping soon, but he'll be here. The sales will then go live on the show. You know, he only does a limited amount of numbers per set. So that will be next week. More to come on that as well, too. Marco has these. Remember, TOSCHE Station Emporium for all your figure stand needs and your display stuff. That's all down below. All the links, the show sponsors, everybody. So thank you guys for being here. Scott, where can we find you at?
You can find me at the Art of Scott Solo on Instagram. Also, I'm always online, Sarlacc Digest Central on Facebook. So just check us out there.
Awesome. And Moocher?
Yeah. So Sarlacc Digest podcast every Wednesday live. In fact, in about an hour, we're going to go live and talk about Kenobi. So you can find me there every Wednesday, of course, doing that. TOSCHE Station Emporium, trying to add more flavor to the action figure world. So Instagram on the same TOSCHE Station or Sarlacc Digest. I'm always there too. So thank you very much again.
Oh, and that's TikTok. Yeah. TikTok, Sarlacc Digest podcast on TikTok. So yeah,
that's happening in an hour. Go check out all those. We're all over social media for that. On to everything. That will happen there. Wednesdays at 5:30, me, then Sarlacc Digest, then Thursdays with Toy Migos for They're Not Dolls, and then Fridays with the Boba Squadron as we break down the episodes of Kenobi right now with Long Talk with Kevin, Yoko, Paul, and myself. You guys know how it is. Then we're going to see if we're going to get back into the podcast since it is the last one for that. Then Saturdays is how we do Disney with myself and Evil Diva. And then Sundays is Paul's with Fun Boxing Sundays. Then Monday you have a little break going back to Tuesday. Then you will have we have the Chat Migos on with Chat Migos Assemble at 5:30. Yoko and Fred are also on Twitch doing their thing over there around 7:30. And then midnight 30, which will now be breaking down the episodes of Miss Marvel, which I enjoy. Yeah, and that's all done by Living La Vida Yoko on Twitch. Yeah. So, again, that's all the Fett work of everybody who's involved with everything. There's a show always going on with something. If you subscribe to any of the channels or help out with, donating stuff in like that, we'd greatly appreciate it. We try and put out content extra out there for everybody who does donate or become a member like that. So be sure and check all that stuff out. We will see you guys soon in about an hour to break down the part 6 of Kenobi. And then I'll see you guys next week. And don't forget about the contest. Don't forget about TOSCHE Station Emporium. And then next week is 78 Points of Articulation.
Awesome.
We'll run the stuff. Thank you guys very much for being here tonight.
Yeah.
And I'll take us out.
Awesome.
Keep it nerdy.
Toy Migos here. Rip into it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another edition of They're Not Dolls here on Toy Migos YouTube. I'm the one and only Fallen Fett. We got another delivery from HasbroPulse.com with brand new Marvel Legends Hulk 20th anniversary. You know what that means. It's time to rip into it. Let's see if it really does rip into it. No, it doesn't. Rip into it. Rip into it.
It is my favorite.
Yeah. Hulk one out. We got extra head, some yellow dome thingy. We got the Hulk with definitely more than 78 points of articulation on it. We got an old school base to go with it. A Marvel Legends plaque. We got fists. Everything fist everywhere. And of course your background. Don't forget, Toy Migos, They're Not Dolls, every Thursday night, 8:15 p.m.